Alright guys, guess who's back? Your favorite man. Check this out. Today I got for you crispy coated wings. Here, look at this. This is not single battered, double battered, and we batter them fresh to order. It's not sitting in a freezer, waiting for you for 2 weeks. Every order you place, this gets battered fresh. Now we're gonna try this. I need some lemon pepper. Yo, let's go. Give me some lemon pepper, bro. Yeah, thank you. Bro, need some more, man. Alright guys, this is our lemon pepper wings. Wow, look at the juice. Look at this. Guys, if you don't like these wings, I'll give you your money back. Smash it.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz,
and welcome to Hawks Walks. Name?
Drake Spodek.
Who will be the team to beat this tournament?
TABC.
Your names?
Alex Ernst. Ethan Chester.
What are you guys most looking forward to for the tournament?
Probably the competitiveness. We invited a couple of very solid teams up to this tournament, and we're going to beat them.
I'm very excited to spend a great weekend with my teammates and friends.
Your name?
Mr. Levy.
If you could draft any half-to hockey player for your fantasy team, who would it be?
Moses Muller. Zach Uwais.
What's the key to your team's success in the hockey tournament this weekend?
I think we should just work as a team, quick shifts, and...
Thanks for watching. Go Hawks!
Hockey, 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 hockey.
Apparently, guys, this is the best kosher burger out there. So I'm gonna come here and give it a try, and let's see what's inside. I think we got inside here, look, it's so loaded that you can't even see the cheese. But here's the cheese, here's the bacon, right? Here's the onions. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my God, bro. Look at this. First of all, the sauce, I see. Wow. Look at the edges, man. Look at the crisp. Look at the bacon, all crisp. Oh, these crispy onions I heard are wild. Let me see. Come on, let me show you the crispy onions, guys. Look at this. Look how thin. Look how great they are. Excuse my manners, guys. Wow. Oh, wow. So much flavor bursting in your mouth. It's so thin, so crispy, so tender. Guys, there's a reason why Smash House is so hyped. These guys got it right here, man. This is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Come check it out for yourself and after the loaded combo. And tell them Benji sent you. Smash House, everybody's a winner.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck
And Alex Jakubowicz,
and welcome to Hawks Walks.
Dr. Weiner.
What's one piece of advice you want to give to the hockey team?
I have many pieces of advice, but if I had to crystallize it in one piece, it's shots on goal.
What's your names?
Rose, Emma.
What are you guys most looking forward to this week?
The BEITLER tournament.
Rabbi Rise.
What's one piece of advice you would give to the hockey team?
To the hockey team, win!
What's your name?
Ryan Mandel.
What's the best hockey movie?
Mighty Ducks or Happy Gilmore.
Ben Levine.
How do you support our school's hockey team even if you're not playing?
Just like stay locked in and just cheer people on.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Eric Arbolski.
Who do you think's gonna win this year's BEITLER tournament?
Hafter, all the way.
Hey, what's up? Come here. Let me show you something. Guys, this is our loaded smash. Now I'm gonna explain to you what we got inside here. 2 patties, 2 pieces of cheese. Look at me. No veggies, guys. This is not a healthy burger, no veggies. Alright? You have a different sandwich with veggies. This is no veggies. Caramelized onions and beef bacon. This is our most popular item at the moment. Let's go. Bro, I can't even see what's going on in my mouth. Hey, look at this.
Funny you said that. I wanted to buy this burger also, and I just never. Well, that's where the markets are going to be okay in the short term because it's. I mean, there's no reason why Amazon, Tesla, all these companies. And the truth is, Amazon's half China. What? Amazon is half owned by China. No, you got to jiggle that. Guys, our screen is off. No, it's this. You got to jiggle it. Yeah, no, you got to. Yeah, no, you got to. Guys, yeah, the screen is. I mean, not that it matters, but the screen is on. Okay, are we live? Okay, welcome everybody. I am Michael Muller. I am joined here with Ian Schreier, the coach of the Hafter Hawks, today in the booth at the second annual David Bitler Memorial Tournament, and we are off to play today with TABC versus SAR in the opener for today, Friday, and we're about to drop that puck. And Ian, you can chime in any color you got on either of these teams. I know you scout them excessively on during the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have a chance, luckily, to play TABC this year, but we did play against SAR. We played them last night as well. These are two great teams going up against each other.
Yeah, last night was a rough loss. I mean, both teams played pretty evenly. It was back and forth. We scored, they scored, they scored, we scored, they scored, we scored. I mean, it was back and forth the entire time. And then finally, in the last minute, it was just in an awkward last-second goal. And it just happens, I guess, sometimes. Okay.
Guys just get too comfortable sometimes. They think the clock's going to tick down, and you really got to, play till the last whistle.
Right. It's a great lesson in life that you're playing. You got to be playing from the drop of that first puck to the last horn.
They probably taught this since they were 6, that you play to the whistle, you play to the horn, and they just stopped and they got a good shot off, and it's just what happens. So you just got to keep playing hard.
Right. Well, there's thank God it's a tournament, and it's not first elimination, so maybe these guys will take it as a lesson and take it all the way. I hope they're motivated to reclaim themselves.
We'll see what happens this morning when we play at 10:15. So
all right. Okay, back in action. Could do a little play-by-play. Fields with puck, and SAR gets a nice slap shot. Kessler with a slap shot on net, and the key is Kaiser. Sorry, the key is to get that on net as much as possible. This is a small gym. So there's not a lot of playing here. You're not a lot of movement.
You can really honestly score from anywhere, and you can get good shot opportunities from anywhere. So you really just got to take as many shots as you can, and you got to get them on net and get them in play. But at the same time, with a small court, it allows opportunities to really get in front of the puck and stop it as well. And we just saw that on that last shift, back and forth, 2 shots, and this guy blocked it, that guy blocked it. So that's going to happen a lot as well.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting, and they. As these teams progress in play, they'll get used to the Hafter Gym, which is really it's a premier court in the league, but it does have its quirks. It's got its bounces, it's got its corners, it's got its getting that puck right off the back of the it can hit the back of the wall and land in front of the net. So there are all these little quirks that every gym has. It's like baseball stadiums, It's not like NHL, real NHL, where it's regulation size throughout, although ice does differ in temperatures and climates. So, but regardless, they're all getting used to it, and I think most of them have played here multiple times. So.
Yeah, at this point, the gym's been around long enough. All these teams have played here. But like you said, comparatively to other gyms, we got harder boards. A lot of the other gyms have border patrol. SAR's gym is a round, almost like a hockey rink.
That's a rough gym. I mean, and it's also, you lose that ball in the glass.
And it's got a low ceiling as well. So like you said, every gym really got its
stoppages in play.
Yeah.
At North Shore, there's basically essentially 0 stop in play. I mean, that's not true actually. North Shore has the
go off on the side of the boards and
those
things
boards.
Like that.
But nobody beats the actual arena, I think, of Hafter with the bleachers and the board and
the set boards. It really creates a good hockey vibe and
a good environment for sure.
So there are very few whistles for sure. So there's really a lot of play. Guys get a chance to go, and honestly, it also something they got to get used to because they're going to get tired quickly. There aren't a lot of whistles, not a lot of opportunity to make changes. So they got to be on top of that. So when they do a whistle, you're going to see most likely most of these teams are going to make a change every single time, take advantage.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so we got a nice little crowd here today. I mean, you know, it's going to be Friday, so there are going to be a lot of kids in and out. That should be nice. I mean, last night was a little light. As the tournament progresses, you get, you know, more and more crowds as the teams, as the stakes get higher.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and we are going to take a face-off here at 9:07, still scoreless. TABC SAR. And there's a Gelman on TABC, and ironically there is a ref, Zach Gelman. I'm sure he's playing zero favorites. This Gelman is the son of Ari Gelman, who I played with in high school, and was actually a camp counselor with him in Raleigh. The Gelmans are special family. Dr. Gelman, his grandfather was a staple on the MTA bench when I played in MTA, and he will be fondly remembered as our #1 fan and booster. He was a great man. Okay, so far it's been back and forth. Nothing really exciting to talk about yet. No incredible plays, but
I think each of these teams are still trying to get a feel for each other, even though they played each other multiple times in the regular season. But you know what? A weekend tournament after not playing for a while just has a whole new feel. Everybody's just getting their legs going.
Yeah. I mean, it's right. You can tell even the other teams, everybody who's played so far. You know, when you've been off and you haven't really been. Oh, Glass comes in for a nice move. Ooh, beautiful save. Oh, Glass almost had it in front. Glass from New Rochelle, from the famous Ari Glass legacy. Knows Dad. Very nice guy. Anyway, but
that was a great move to the middle. The problem SAR had is they didn't have the other offenseman following up after the move. It was open right in the middle.
You know, it's all about positioning, right? I mean, Ian, you tell these guys all the time. I mean, it's all about being in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
And you know, while you can make moves, certainly in a gym like this, it doesn't really translate. But if you're in the right place and there is strategy to that, to be in front, to make sure you're there.
Look, there's a reason the positioning itself is part of the fundamentals. It's not made up, you know, because we think that's where the ball's going to go. It's there because that's where the ball's going to be.
Right.
So the guys need to know where they need to be and then set themselves up for success.
Right. So if there's nobody in front, if there's nobody at the net,
if you followed up and crashed on that play, that's a goal. It was floating around in the goalie's crease.
Right. And it's not a one-man show. You gotta be able to talk to your line mate. You know, sometimes line mates just gel, you know, and sometimes you got two great players and they don't.
Right. Look, hockey is the ultimate team sport. There's a reason why they keep count of assists and they count them as points and so on, because it's not only about the guy that scores the goal, it's the guy who gets him the puck and helps him do it.
Well said.
So,
good point.
You know, they got to play as a team. They got to get out there and they got to make it work.
Kaiser on the face-off, and SER's got retained. Ooh, nice shot.
Good shot.
Wow, and that is in. Beautiful shot. I didn't see that actually go in because
Glass took a shot right above the low face-off spot.
Wow,
and put it in the
shot.
top
Is that Glass or Love?
That was Glass.
That was Glass. Beautiful shot by Glass, and we're going to see it on the replay. And hopefully we get a good angle. Yeah, we'll get a good angle on that. And that was a beautiful shot.
Really nice. He found a good spot to shoot from, and like we were saying earlier, you really can shoot from anywhere here.
I'm doing visitor 1.
And it's in. TABC answers back really quickly.
Answers back.
56 for TABC, just puts it up, buries it home in the front.
Wow, that was very reminiscent of after SAR last night, where you know, we'd score a goal, then it would get answered back within 20 seconds. It happened twice last night.
Yeah.
Wow, that
that was
that's
Kaiser
the TABC I recognize.
No, for sure. Look, at the end of the day, if they can control the momentum, so you don't let SAR really run away with it, you can answer back like that quickly, you're going to keep this game in check.
Ooh, a lot of pressure by Kaiser. Guys are, again, nice pressure. Guys getting a couple of shots on net, and that's the way you want to do it. SAR having trouble clearing it. Still having trouble clearing it, and Itzkowitz almost had one, and it's out of play. And again, just answered it back. That's the way you have to really come out. You know, you want to stop that momentum, because when you score those goals, it's the greatest strategy of momentum. I mean, you can build on that. People are excited, they're happy, and they get that extra energy. So if you can take that down right away, it's the best time.
Absolutely.
And SAR trying to get it out. Okay, and they do. SAR back and forth, getting it over the line. They get touch up. They did it nicely. Rothschild, probably from the Doug Rothschild family, I'm assuming. Ooh, TABC with the backhand, and it's wide.
They're really
in the corner.
keeping a lot of pressure on.
A lot of pressure. Kaiser again on net. Kaiser's really getting these shots off. That's the way you want to play it. Who's in your scouting reports? Who is the superstar of TABC?
Honestly,
we didn't play them.
We didn't play them this year. TABC is one of those teams that they have a lot of good players, and they're really deep.
They're deep,
which
right.
makes them difficult to play.
Well, it's a big all-boys school,
right?
You know,
so when you're one of these smaller teams, Hafter only has 13 guys, and you have to play these teams that are deep. TABC, SAR, Frisch. It's really hard to keep up with it, because you're playing the same 7-8 guys while they're rolling 2-3 lines and they're fresh.
Right.
So TABC is just a really deep team with a lot of talented players.
Fresh legs, deep bench. That is the key to winning championships. You know,
there's a lot of skill involved in this game, but if you got guys that can just turn their legs and run.
Last night, unfortunately, I mean, my nephew Ben Muller is on North Shore. And North Shore happens to be a decent team, but their bench was not the bench, but the team itself, because they didn't have a ton of players. A lot of players didn't come for whatever reason. They had other obligations. That's what happens during these tournaments.
Right.
You know, sometimes entire teams can't make it, and so there were not a lot of fresh legs. And so when you don't have the numbers, the deepness of a team, it does affect the play significantly. And certainly they held their own, and you can see that very evidently. They held their own in the first period, and then second period it started falling apart, and then in third period it just got nasty because
at that
it was
point they're
you're
exhausted. And Frisch is running 3 lines, and they can play as many guys as they want.
Although I have to say, I don't know if you were coaching. I think it was 3 years ago. I remember who was on that team about 3 or 4 years ago. After at a regular season game, didn't have a deep team. They really had very few guys on the team, and they played with 5 guys on the bench, like 5 guys, period. So essentially, they played the entire game.
Right. I've seen teams do it,
and they played a good team, and they came close. And again, they said, "Oh, we're gonna run time. We're gonna, because you guys are at a disadvantage, we'll quicken the game up a little bit." And everybody agreed to it. But it was an amazing game, because these guys were exhausted, and it was one of these like marathons, where it was an unbelievable display of perseverance. And
look,
it shows that if you really have the energy and you really have the will, you can do it.
Look, I tell the guys all the time, it's an old adage that I hate using, but it's there for a reason of, who wants it more. Sometimes it's more than just the physical ability or the skill set. It's just going out there and taking it. And on top of it, a hot goalie can change the game no matter what.
Yep,
so
yep.
Your goalie shows up no matter how many guys you have and what's going on.
I can't tell you how many times Max Newmark saved our season. I mean, that kid was on fire. And listen, sometimes, pucks will, go through.
Yeah.
But a good goalie is worth 3 great offensemen.
Absolutely. So hot goalie is going to take it. So,
taking the face-off. Speaking of goalies, taking a face-off is Gelman, number 7. Ari Gelman was a star goalie for MTA in the undefeated season of, I want to say, 93, 94. He was great.
I guess he decided not to follow in his father's footsteps and play goalie.
He's smart. He's smart. No other Gelmans played goalie.
Zach Gelman played goalie.
Well, I'm saying Gelmans as in the Eric, David, and Ari Gelmans.
But Eric's son, Zach, who's reffing today, he switched from player to goalie when his team didn't have a goalie, and he jumped into it real quickly. Unfortunately, he lost his senior year due to COVID, so he was, that team didn't play, but there was a lot of promise there after, him transitioning to goalie in 11th grade and really making a difference for that team.
I always say to parents who, when I see them dragging the goalie equipment, don't do it. When they're going to their 6th grade or 5th grade games, I always tell them, I remember telling Michael Popilski, whose son actually who proved me wrong actually, because I remember talking to Michael when he was dragging Josh Popilski's pads in 5th or 4th grade and telling you this is going to be a lifetime of disappointment and depression, because unless you win championships, there's no glory.
No glory, and unfortunately, you only get the blame. I played goalie until 7th grade,
but I'll tell you that
I would never go back.
That this year, Josh Popilski, he pulled it out, and he got it done.
Yep.
And that's the dream of every goalie. I see Moses Muller finally stumbling in. Probably
you didn't wake him up this morning?
Somehow davened at home, right? Yeah. Ben Muller sleeping in the upstairs bedroom like a well-deserved baby. All right.
So 3:10 left in the first, 1-1. Good game so far. Very even.
Oh, nice bat away from the Sting goalie. All right, we're gonna see a little more action. Come on, I see a little more pep in their step. So far, it's been really back and forth. That's a nice move, and is going to get it off the side. Again, after Jim, you hit that back wall, it's going to land somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. And the goalies, especially more than anybody, really have to be ready for that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen it bounce off the back wall, hit the goalie in the back, and go in.
And those corners are death.
Yeah.
The corners are death. You can sit there for 20 minutes. Oh, nice pass, Kaiser with a shot, and it's blocked. Well done by
16 Namoud.
He played great last night. So Kaiser with a shot, and it's wide. Walkman with a shot. What a pass!
Wide open in the middle.
Mittel almost had it.
Defense fell asleep on that one.
Yeah, a nice save by the SAR goalie. Who's the SAR goalie?
Goldman.
Okay, well done. Goldman, number 1, proving he should be number 1 today. I mean, that was a heads-up play.
Yeah, middle was wide open in the middle there, and they just left him there, and Goldman held his own.
Face-off, well played. I have to say one criticism of the Hafter team. I'm going to tell you, Ian, is that when they set up for me, I don't know, it could be a strategy, I could be wrong, but my own personal is that they don't set up if there's a guy who's setting up and way back, if it's a deep in the zone, they're not setting up to throw that face-off back. They're moving it forward.
Yeah, look, I mean, growing up when I played and so on, it was always, we always want to win it back, get that point shot. Honestly, it's one of those things where if you don't win it perfectly and cleanly and you don't hold the guys at the line, you almost end up creating an opportunity for the other team to go
what
down.
A pass!
So,
almost had a shot there.
It always depends who's out there and what the scenario is. But we give the guys...
yeah, I mean, it's a strategy. You give them leeway. You do how you want to set up. I personally was always taught that you have to, if you're taking it deep in the zone, you got to win it back.
Right.
But I get it. I understand there is a chachma to that philosophy of letting them go and trying to figure it out.
We try to give the guys the leeway and say, okay, what are you seeing on the floor? We have a different angle than they are. Where are they standing? Are they rushing out to the point so you want to win it down, or vice versa? So we give them that leeway. I mean, look, we had it last night. We scored a goal off the face-off. They wanted a cross, and Jacob Stern took it across and scored.
Right.
So, there's a lot of times where it's not always the answer.
Did Jacob Stern have a hat trick last night?
He did have a hat trick last night.
Right. A lot of action in front of the Sting bench there. Look at, ooh, Glass looking to make a move. We got 43 seconds left in the period. And nice try. Good look over there. Another good look. Ooh, shot on net by Love. Very nice, but didn't get it off. Sorry, that was Zitter. And 24 seconds left. They got to make something happen now to go into that locker room feeling good about themselves.
Yeah, you know what? Look, obviously everybody wants that. You want that situation, but at the same time, it's a long game. You still got 2 more periods, so even going into the locker room,
yeah, going locker room with momentum is good. You know, with being up, there's no better feeling than being up in that locker room.
100%, but you know what? I tell this to my guys all the time, especially in hockey, no lead is safe, especially 1 goal.
Oh,
even 2 goals.
We know that.
Yes, so
we learned that the hard way last night.
So you know what? Something they shouldn't get ahead of themselves, shouldn't get too excited, and just come out and play hard in the next period.
Oh, Zitter's gonna try. Ooh, 1 more shot, almost. 1 second, and that is the period, ladies and gentlemen, and we are tied. And we're going to a smash break, and I want to thank Smashburger for their generous sponsorship of the David Beitler Memorial Tournament. So take it away to a commercial.
All right, guys, guess who's back? Your favorite man. Check this out. Today I got for you crispy coated wings. Here, look at this. This is not single battered, double battered, and we batter them fresh to order. So I'm sitting in a freezer waiting for you for 2 weeks. Every order you place, this gets battered fresh. Now we're gonna try this. I need some lemon pepper. Yo, let's go. Give me some lemon pepper, bro. Yeah, thank you. Bro, need some more, man. All right, guys. These are lemon pepper wings. Wow. Look at the juice. Look at this. Guys, if you don't like these wings, I'll give you your money back. Smash it.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz,
And welcome to Hawks Walks. Name?
Drake Spodek.
Who will be the team to beat this tournament?
TABC.
Your names?
Alex Ernst.
Ethan Chester.
What are you guys most looking forward to for the tournament?
Probably the competitiveness. We invited a couple of very solid teams up to this tournament, and we're going to beat them.
I'm very excited to spend a great weekend with my teammates and friends.
Your name?
Mr. Levy.
If you could draft any after hockey player for your fantasy team, who would it be?
Moses Muller.
Zach Uweiss.
What's the key to your team's success in the hockey tournament this weekend?
I think we should just work as a team, quick shifts, and
Thanks for watching. Go Hawks!
Hockey.
Apparently, guys, this is the best kosher burger out there. So I'm going to come here and give it a try, and let's see what's inside. I think we got inside here, look, it's so loaded that you can't even see the cheese. But here's the cheese, here's the bacon, right? Here's the onions. Let's see. Wow. Oh my God. Bro. Look at this. First of all, the sauce, I see. Wow. Look at the edges, man. Look at the crisp. Look at the bacon, all crisp. Oh, these crispy onions I heard are wild. Let me see. Come on, let me show you the crispy onions. Guys, look at this. Look how thin. Look how great they are. Excuse my manners, guys. Wow. Oh, wow. So much flavor bursting in your mouth. It's so thin, so crispy, so tender. Guys, there's a reason why Smash House is so hyped. These guys got it right here, man. This is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Come check it out for yourself and ask for the loaded combo. And tell them Benji sent you. Smash House, everybody's a winner.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz,
And welcome to Hawks Walks.
Dr. Weiner.
What's one piece of advice you want to give to the hockey team?
I have many pieces of advice, but if I had to crystallize it in one piece, it's shots on goal.
What's your names?
Rose. Emma.
What are you guys most looking forward to this week?
The BEITLER tournament.
Rabbi Rise.
What's one piece of advice you would give to the hockey team?
To the hockey team, win!
What's your name?
Ryan Mandel.
What's the best hockey movie?
Mighty Ducks or Happy Gilmore?
Ben Levine.
How do you support our school's hockey team even if you're not playing?
Just like stay locked in and just cheer people on.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Eric Arbolski.
Who do you think's going to win this year's BEITLER tournament?
Hafter, all the way.
Hey, what's up? Come here. Come here. Let me show you something. Guys, this is our loaded smash. Now I'm going to explain to you what we got inside here. 2 patties, 2 pieces of cheese. Look at me. Look at me. No veggies, guys. This is not a healthy burger. No veggies. All right? You have a different sandwich with veggies. This is no veggies. Caramelized onions and beef bacon. This is our most popular item at the moment. Wow. I can't even see what's going on in my mouth. Alright, look at this.
Okay. All right, and we are back, waiting for the SAR goalie to get into the net. We're enjoying a fine breakfast. Ian, did you ever meet Rabbi Bitler? Have you?
He was my coach.
He was your coach.
He was my coach for 4 years.
You got to give me a little background here.
So he was working in the school. He was the athletic director at the time. This is after he stopped teaching already. He used to have an office in the lunchroom in the back there with a couch. So we always used to go hang out there during the day when we were supposed to be in class.
And the Chevra loved him.
Yeah, but he was our coach for 4 years. Him and David Kolb.
David Kolb.
Yeah, and honestly, he was.
Never heard him. I've never heard him referred to as David Kolb.
David Kolb. I don't know. However you want to do it.
He's the one that never flipped out. I love Dave.
But either way, I mean, he was a special man.
Shout out to you, Dave Kolb.
Rabbi Bitler was a special man. He was fun to play for. He made the game fun. He took it very seriously. He'd be the first guy to yell at you on the bench when you did something wrong, but at the same time, always had a smile on 5 seconds later, and just loved every second of it.
That is an accurate description. And what year were you? Were you in the Eitan Friedman?
No, they're older than me. I graduated in 2006.
Wow.
Yeah. So I won a championship JV. So that was 2005, 2004, with him as our head coach. And yeah, it was an amazing experience.
A lot of great David Bitler stories floating around today and yesterday. Sean Rosenthal and the Rosenthal family are sponsors of this tournament. One of the sponsors of this tournament. Sean was very close to Rabbi Bitler. Known him for, probably 40 years, maybe more. Hate to date you, Sean, but you're not a young guy. But my brother-in-law, David Cohn, who currently resides in Eretz Yisrael, was a big David Bitler guy and played on the team with Eitan Friedman, who also, the Friedman family, was very tied into Rabbi Bitler as well. It had a major impact on his life. You think the impact wouldn't include the Mir Yeshiva, but it, he had that kind of effect on people, Rabbi Bitler.
He did. You know what? I didn't have him as a teacher, but I heard stories. I think he brought the same thing
nice save.
That he did as a coach in the game, he brought to the classroom as well. He just had this flair of fun and excitement and enjoyment that I think just showed people a different side to everything in life.
Yeah, amazing man, and that's why we're here today, and that's why these kids are playing hockey, the game he loved so much. He was one of the fathers of yeshiva hockey, if you have to, pinpoint who are the more influential people in the league and its existence. You'd have to put him in the pantheon.
He changed the game, even outside the game itself. I mean, when I was, this might have been before my time, but around my time, you know, they have all these leagues now for kids, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, and everything like that, whether it's here or New Jersey and so on.
Right. It used to be the Bitler leagues
It was
here.
the Bitler League. He was the first one to start it. He looked at it and said, I want to teach these kids before they even get to the point of playing in yeshiva hockey, so that, they, you know, it just brought up the skill level in this game to a whole new level, because these kids are playing from the age of 5 or 6 years old all the way on up through high school, and he started that.
Yep. He did. He was definitely an advocate for the sport, and you know, it's survived and thrived through the years.
Yeah. He had a different vision for it. He saw it for bigger than what it was, and he just brought it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, I mean, wish he was here to see you know, the fruits of his labor, and you know, the love that people feel towards him and have felt towards him through the years really is evident in all the stories. And, you know, these kids showing up.
I have no doubt he's looking down right now with a big smile on his face, watching an entire weekend devoted not to him, but to hockey.
Yep.
And I'm sure it doesn't hurt either the fact that there's going to be food all weekend as well. So
yeah,
he would enjoy that part too.
Right. There's got to be a famous barbecue. That's the truth. That was his signature.
That was the thing I missed most from his summer camp that he had, staying up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning playing hockey and eating barbecue. There's nothing like it.
There looks like a penalty, and TABC is going to take one. And finally maybe get some interesting action on the court with
This can be a pivotal moment for SAR right now to get another one on the board.
They really got to take advantage, because it's been a pretty back and forth low-key game. Again, first game always a little more sloggy.
Yeah,
you know,
look,
I mean,
it's still fresh in the morning. They're still waking up. You know, they're getting.
Make sure they know 808. 808. Okay.
So they got 1:30 now to run their power play and to get something going here. And it's just going to be a question of, you know, first power play of the day. Are they going to be overexcited and rush things, or are they going to take it slow, set it up, and get something going?
Henry Wolf, our nemesis from last night, locked in that last one. Son of Darren and Tanya, good friends from Englewood, wonderful people. And really raised quite a hockey player.
TABC's trying to kill it down in the corner now. Waste the clock off of this power play here.
Okay, then let's see what Glass does. They're going to set it up. They're going to try to shoot it. It's wide. Glass again trying to get it, and it's nicely taken out. And the goalie's going to grab it for a stoppage and play. I don't know if you want to be doing that. I mean, maybe. I guess if there's a hustle down there, you don't want to give it up near your goal.
You don't want to give it up. They still have just about a minute left in the power play, so there's no reason.
Yeah, but Kaiser can take it back and play with it, do exactly what's going on right now, and just take it into the corner. I mean, unfortunately unfortunately, however you're going to call it, half the gym is primed for penalty killing because of those corners.
Well, I think that's something that SAR is just not prepared for, based on the concept of them having the rounded board similar to an NHL-style board setup.
Right.
That,
It's not that fast
really
play.
Taking advantage of sticking it in the corner and just holding it there.
Which is probably what would have saved us last night.
We tried. We told them.
Listen, you can't win them all. All right. SAR. I feel like they're on the chase, and Kaiser in the corner of death, and see if he can keep it there. Wolf is going to try to make something of it and slow it up. No. Trips on a stick. It's taken back by TABC.
They got 20 seconds left in this power play. So
and they got to make something happen, and Wolf snaps it, and it's wide. Almost Reisman's going to go and see if he can clear it, and he does it. Ably hits the back, and there's there was a possible, TABC almost had it, but again, there are too many guys on the offense in the power play, so that's going to be a stoppage and play. That gets to be dangerous when you get a little too ahead of yourself, when you think that that you can score shorthanded, and then all of a sudden you're facing a 3-on-1.
Absolutely.
So you got to be disciplined. I mean, listen, these kids are disciplined.
Just can't get too excited. You got to be able to have that control and just ensure, you're doing your job. That's what it comes down to in this game. You do your job, you do it right.
You win games.
The game plan it should be set for success.
Okay, and they got another. Nope, no. Full strength. Again, in that corner of death, you gotta just get that loose. Too many guys. It can take a lot of guys in that corner, and everybody feels like they want to help. Then there's nobody in front. It kind of there's a strategy.
There's a strategy to it, but something TABC's got to be careful with. The more time they're going to waste there in the corner could come back to bite them because it's still a 1-1 game. They're not in the lead. They don't have a cushion there that they're just wasting the time. They could be wasting their own time if they may need it. So right now, everybody should be just pushing the puck and trying to get a goal.
Yeah, I mean, if SAR would score right now, that would be a tremendous momentum and a huge win if they can pull this thing off. I mean, TABC obviously a very dominant team in the league, always.
Always.
SCR is good. I mean, they went far this year. They weren't able to pull it off, but they have a bunch of really talented guys on the team. Great goalie.
Yeah.
They really had a solid season.
They've really built a strong program, and they've been working their way up. They're a newer school comparatively to the other schools. When I was in high school, they didn't have a senior grade. They weren't existing yet for my senior year. They only had juniors at that point. So they're a newer school, and they've really built themselves a nice program and a nice
beautiful school. I am an SAR alum, not high school. There wasn't a high school when I was there, but from Riverdale, and it was a wonderful play. Oh, a beautiful score! Big play. Who was that? Glass?
No, 12.
Number 12. Shore, Jonathan Shore. Beautiful play.
That's a great play, and that's a big momentum turn based on what SAR did on the power play. Or
as I said, if SAR can score and build a little momentum, if they can pull this off,
right.
That's the big question. It's if.
Yeah,
that would be that would make this tournament very, very interesting.
Absolutely. Look, they've clearly shown. Between the game last night and what they've going so far here, that they're a team not to be ignored, and they have the opportunity to make something happen. And after the 2-3 minutes that we just had, where TABC seemed to be dominating, for them to come back and turn around and put in a goal, really changed the dynamic of the game.
TABC, clearly a bigger team. I mean, they're always intimidating when they come out on that court, and you see their size. But agility is a big part of this game as well, as we can tell you by, Jacob Stern, one of our stars, and going to be a star for after next year for sure.
He's only a sophomore. He's still got 2 more years of varsity hockey to go.
Yep. So hopefully it'll be an exciting year next year. And SAR putting a ton of pressure on TABC. Once again. And TABC looking a little frazzled as SAR just keeps that puck in their zone, not letting up. And I think that's what we were talking about before, about momentum. When you score and there's no answer back, the answer back is very important. I mean, TABC scores, it's even keel, and then the energy just comes out of the room.
Absolutely.
But right now, there's energy. SAR is feeling good, and they're looking good, quite frankly. Shore again.
And I think
takes
TABC
it in and
really is going to need to be careful here, because on top of the fact that SAR really has momentum, it looks like TABC's picked up their physical play, which
get you in trouble sometimes. I mean, you got to keep that in check. Almost an opportunity.
Great save by Goldman there.
Yeah, Goldman really stepping up and playing heads up. Like his butterfly stance, very, very reminiscent of plays like a bit like Max Newmark.
Yeah, but he really spreads nicely across the crease there, so he doesn't give them a lot of opportunity across.
Yeah, and he's very aware of where the puck is, holding those lines tight, using that stick,
keeping it out of the crease there. No,
super impressed with Goldman. I was impressed with him on when Hafter played him in playoffs. But really stepping up.
In this game, you can hold a shutout, especially in a high-pressure situation like the playoffs. You're in check, and you got control of what's going on in that game.
TABC almost with a no-angle shot, looking to stuff it in again. Goldman making sure it's good. There's tons of pressure right now by TABC, keeping it in the zone. Defense really has to get moving here.
A
little body.
Whistle. They're looking tired.
Yeah, I mean, there needs to be some fresh legs out there. Ball's loose. Puck is loose. And again, tries it again, and no, it's not good.
He thought it went in, but it
went off the post. Close, but no cigar. And SAR finally has it. What a move! I like that self-pass. And that is a.
Oh, they call a penalty.
Is that a interference? What is that?
I didn't see what he called. Oh, he held the ball with his hand.
Oh, really? We were commenting on that last night, how I don't know if it's a new thing or an old thing, but certainly when I played hockey, there was not a lot of hand motion or action where people were batting it down, pushing the ball forward with your hand. It really didn't really exist. I see it being done with this generation of hockey players. And it's it's just an interesting observation.
It definitely picked up more, which is why I don't even say when, but a few years back they had added in that rule of closing the hand on the puck versus just batting it down with your hand, making that a penalty. So we just saw that now. SAR now taking a timeout before they start their power play, which I think is a good move. They really need to take a step back, take a breath, and figure out what they're going to do here, because on that last power play they look lost. So they got to refocus and reshift.
Okay, so we can take a quick smash break, but it's got to be quick.
All right, guys, guess who's back? Your favorite man. Check this out. Today I got for you crispy coated wings. Here, look at this. This is not single battered, double battered, and we batter them fresh to order. So I'm sitting in a freezer waiting for you for 2 weeks. Every order you place, this gets battered fresh. Now we're gonna try this. I need some lemon pepper. Yo, let's go. Give me some lemon pepper, bro. Yeah, thank you. Bro, need some more, man. All right, guys. These are lemon pepper wings. Wow. Look at the juice. Look at this. Right. If you don't like these wings, I'll give you your money back. Smash it.
And we are back. We are recapping right now, second period, 4:26 to go, and beautiful score by Jonathan Shore of SAR to put SAR in the lead, and building on a little bit of the momentum, but again, TABC in TABC style, keeping that pressure on and almost having several opportunities in the SAR zone, and really putting on a ton of pressure. So it's not going to be easy for SAR. There's no walk in the park here playing a team as formidable as TABC, but SAR is holding their own and exceeding it. So Jenner is going to take the face off. Kaiser again takes it, and has a beautiful move, but Goldman once again has got his pad right there. Goldman really super impressive.
He really covers a lot of the net. He's got good flexibility, really setting himself up for success. But right now, again, SAR is just not getting any pressure on the power play, and all the pressure seems to be with TABC, who's on the kill, and that's really going to kill them and drive momentum for TABC.
Right. So this power play, you get when a power play does not look like it's a power play, and you have guys like Kaiser chasing and keeping pressure on like it looks like regular play. It's not a great sign.
It's not a great sign, and honestly, for a team, it's disheartening, and it really kills momentum that you think you have going.
Right.
SAR taking a 2-1 lead, and then quickly after that going onto a power play where they can really run away with it a bit. You know, all of a sudden you turn around and all the pressure's from TABC on the kill. I can tell you from the coaching side, it's just not something you want to see from your team, and it really hurts.
Rausman looking for something. Ooh, doesn't get it off, but again, they're on a power play here. Nice shot.
Good shot there.
Wolf with a great follow-up also. I love the shot and the continuation of it. Wolf obviously a talented player, but that is a heads-up play. Glass with a shot, and it's wide. Again, they're going to have to set up a little bit. Crosstown pass, but right in the middle, and it's going to be a TABC clear. Glass is going to do something with it, takes it to Wolf. What's Wolf going to do? He's going to smack it right on net. It was a great shot. Good
but
save by
interestingly enough, that time he
TABC
didn't follow
goalie.
it, which if he did, it bounced right back out to where he was.
Right. If
Could
you
have made something of that.
Right. But when you're setting up for a shot like that, you're kind of stable.
You're flat-footed, right?
You're flat-footed.
For sure.
And again, TABC putting on some nice short-handed pressure.
Look, it's harder. It's
And
harder.
are they back? No, they're back at full strength. Ooh, almost trickled in there, but Goldman.
No,
good heads up.
They're still on the kill. I only see 3. Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No,
you're right. They're 4. They're 4.
Kaiser again. I love this Kaiser. There's a C on his jersey for a reason.
He's obviously a very talented player, but at the same time, you watch him and he has not stopped moving.
Yeah.
Every second he's on the floor, and that's leadership right there and showing the guys on your team how you're supposed to play.
Ooh, Glass almost got it out. Very dangerous when you're clearing it in front. Okay, nice save, Goldman again. This guy's keeping him in the game.
Yeah,
Goldman again.
Goldman
again. What a save,
Wow.
Goldman. Look at that spread.
Trickled under his leg, and he put his glove right behind to hold it down.
Yeah,
that's a save.
I have to say that is an impressive display of goaltending right there. I want to see that on the replay. If you look at it on the replay, look at that. He's got his glove right behind. Look at that.
His left leg, and he puts his glove behind. Just
That
to
is
be sure.
That is it is fundamental.
That's goalie presence right there, understanding where the ball is and getting that there. And
Okay, great.
That's a move that really holds him
I
in
love
there.
when it's exciting to watch a goalie. It's a rare thing, and we're back in action. Field's gonna. Okay, it's
quick whistle. But yeah, no, look, I've been coaching a long time. I played a while. You see some of these goalies that are just big. Not that they're not talented, but they're big. They take up a lot of space and so on. And you look at Goldman, not the biggest guy, not the biggest goalie in the league, but just has a true presence in the crease.
Ooh. Sure looking to get somebody in front, but couldn't find anyone. Again, positioning key. You think they're just going to try to hold on here until the end of the period, or they're going to be forcing it?
I don't think they're going to give anything up. I think they're going to want to try to score, but my strategy would be really to hold it down and just go into the period up to reset. Especially when you're playing a deep team like TABC.
Right. Don't make
you're
any
starting to
mistakes.
get tired. They're fresher.
Right.
Just reset. Get ready for the third period.
Got to limit those mistakes. If you can limit those mistakes, because again, Goldman's been keeping them in the game.
Yeah, I'm sure he needs a break too. So you know what? To get out of the period clean here and to take that 1-goal lead and to win the period 1-0 basically is going to be crucial for them.
Yeah, but we know anything can happen at any second, and certainly with a team like TABC, they're not going to let up. I see the intensity ramping up. You know,
they're taking shots anywhere they can, anytime they're open. They're shooting down net. They're testing Goldman a lot.
And you better believe they're aware. 1 minute left. 1 minute. And we are ticking down at the 1 minute. But again, TABC getting those shots on net, which is key. On net, on net, on net.
Yeah, SAR is really looking tired. They really need this break.
Right, I would see if I can get that in the corner. Ooh, almost a little scuffle in front, and the ball is loose, and no, there's a whistle.
Goldman got it.
Again, great heads-up play by Goldman. Amazing goaltending thus far.
All about knowing where the ball is. He never lost sight of it for a second, even with all that scuffle and all the guys in front, and he just put himself on top of it and made sure it wasn't going in.
Ian, are you in any of these banners over here?
Mine actually was in the old gym, got destroyed by a flood. So Joey's supposed to replace it. It hasn't been done yet, but I do have one somewhere.
See a lot of familiar names.
Yeah. Unfortunately, mine wasn't as a coach, but I did have one as a player. Something I'll never forget.
Yeah, being coached by Rabbi Bitler probably was. I was coached by the legendary Rabbi Schiller, who also is in the pantheon of Yeshiva League hockey.
Absolutely.
And he was a disciplined coach that he knew hockey probably better than anyone.
The stories I hear, talk about, a guy who really, truly started the league and got it to where it needed to go. So,
almost. Mattel almost had it. And 15 seconds left. Let's see if they're going to just, you see, taking in front. They're still going. They're still going for it.
They're being aggressive.
But again, those
it can come back to bite you for sure.
Right. I don't know what the coaching call would be on this. You got Couple seconds. Okay, and that is the period.
They'll take it into the period up 2-1. They won that period 1-0.
Okay.
That's going to be big going into the locker room for them.
Yep. Okay, we'll see in a couple.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz,
And welcome to Hawks Walks. Name?
Drake Spodek.
Who will be the team to beat this tournament?
TABC.
Your names?
Alex Ernst.
Ethan Chester.
What are you guys most looking forward to for the tournament?
Probably the competitiveness. We invited a couple of very solid teams onto this tournament, and we're gonna beat them.
I'm very excited to spend a great weekend with my teammates and friends.
Your name?
Mr. Levy.
If you could draft any after hockey player for your fantasy team, who would it be?
Moses Muller.
Zach Uwais.
What's the key to your team's success in the hockey tournament this weekend?
I think we should just work as a team, quick shifts, and
Thanks for watching. Go Hawks!
Hockey, 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 hockey.
Apparently, guys, this is the best kosher burger out there. So I'm going to come here and give it a try, and let's see what's inside. I think we got inside here, look, it's so loaded that you can't even see the cheese. But here's the cheese, here's the bacon, right? Here's the onions. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Bro. Look at this. First of all, the sauce, I see. Wow. Look at the edges, man. Look at the crisp. Look at the bacon, all crisp. Oh, these crispy onions I heard are wild. Let me see. Come, let me show you the crispy onions, guys. Look at this. Look how thin. Look how great they are. Excuse my manners, guys. Wow. Oh, wow. So much flavor bursting in your mouth. It's so thin, so crispy, so tender. Guys, there's a reason why Smash House is so hyped. These guys got it right here, man. This is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Come check it out for yourself and ask for the loaded combo. And tell them Benji sent you. Smash House, everybody's a winner.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz,
And welcome to Hawks Walks.
Dr. Weiner.
What's one piece of advice you want to give to the hockey team?
I have many pieces of advice, but if I had to crystallize it in one piece, it's shots on goal.
What's your names?
Rose. Emma.
What are you guys most looking forward to this week?
The BEITLER tournament.
Rabbi Rise.
What's one piece of advice you would give to the hockey team?
To the hockey team, win!
What's your name?
Ryan.
What's the best hockey movie?
Mighty Ducks or Happy Gilmore.
Ben Levine.
How do you support our school's hockey team even if you're not playing?
Just like stay locked in and just cheer people on.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Eric Arbolski.
Who do you think's going to win this year's BEITLER tournament?
Hafter, all the way.
Hey, what's up? Come here. Let me show you something. Guys, this is our loaded smash. Now I'm going to explain to you what we got inside here. 2 patties, 2 pieces of cheese. Look at me. Look at me. No veggies, guys. This is not a healthy burger. No veggies. All right? It's a different sandwich with veggies. This is no veggies. Caramelized onions and beef bacon. This is our most popular item at the moment. Wow. I can't even see what's going on in my mouth. Guys, look at this. Juicy, not dry. Look at that. Smash out. Guys, this is a giveaway for high school students only during lunchtime, going on from March 1st to March 31st. All you gotta do is come into Smash House, place your order, and put your receipt in the bucket. Look what we got here, guys. Number 1, Lawrence Taylor signed jersey. One of the best defensive men ever in football. Then we got one of the GOATs, the man himself, Larry Bird. All right? All these jerseys are signed. These are coming to you guys. And then I got, whoa, make sure these things don't fall. Then I got primetime himself, Deion Sanders right here. And then we got right here, one of the best big men that ever played, Shaquille O'Neal. All right, look at this sign. This comes with a kicker, with Penny Hardaway right here. Then we got our goalie, Mark Richter himself. Guys, these are all signed, these are all authenticated. All you gotta do is come here during lunch, high school students only. I'm doing it for you boys. You know why? Because we want you guys to be part of Smash. Smash House, everybody's a winner. All right, guys, guess who's back?
And we're back. And we're joined here with the famous Hafter goalie, Max Newmark. Mazel tov, Max, on the engagement of Ben Newmark, the coach of the Hafter JV and Hafter Middle School.
I'm going to sit down. Is that good?
That's good. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, Shawnee Rowe in the house and for third period. He's taking a break. He only does Hafter games. He's on a Zoom call. Anyways, okay, we are about to go, and you going to join us in the booth for 2 minutes here?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Okay, great. We even got Ian joining us soon, and we are back into third period, 2-1 SAR, and SAR seems to be playing very intense and smart hockey against the formidable TABC.
They got the first goal of the game, right? Did they get the first goal? Like, for the whole game?
Yeah, and they answered back right away, TABC. Just like last night, just answered back.
Yeah.
You know, there's we were talking about how, you know, it's nice to be able to answer a team back and take the wind out of their sails.
Take away
momentum right after a goal is great, and you know, SAR really is banking off of a lot of this momentum. So, sure, Glass playing great, Wolf playing great, Goldman playing lights out. I mean, you would be proud as a goalie yourself just to see his form, to see what you know, what he's done so far for this team in this game.
Yeah.
He's really kept him in it. Okay, do a little play-by-play action for you, even though we're going to try to get the names right. It's hard.
How many of them have you got right so far?
Probably I'm probably 50-50 on pronunciations and even calling out names. Okay. You probably know these guys better than I do, so.
Yeah, but I know them by their first names mostly, not their last names.
I hear you. And my eyesight's not so great, so I can't see the numbers so far.
So Zitter has the ball. He shot at net, saved by Forgas, trying to jam it in for the rebound.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Go for it, baby.
Sam Rosen, the GOAT.
The GOAT. I think Sam Rosen actually has a grandchild in Hafter.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I'm not sure which one. Oh, it's off the goalie's mask.
And Shore is going to try to clear it. Doesn't quite get it out. TABC putting on a lot of pressure.
Want to join us?
Making sure. Jack's not allowed on the broadcast. His dad is, though.
Only if they can hit the turtle.
And
Rosenfeld
taking their time.
Shoots it down. Saved by Goldman.
Nobody had a bounce on that. You know, you got to keep it high energy, and I think TABC always tends to do that. So, if they can keep it up and keep momentum, this game is far from over.
If you just like have fun and like keep up like the momentum, you're most likely going to win the game because you're just enjoying the game and not like being like, oh, we got to play to win. No, you got to play to have fun and then also play to win. It's like two sides of the game.
And the drop. See what we can do. Back in the corner. Not a lot of stoppage and play in the corner.
No one's going to school today?
No school today. This is great. It's like a tournament. It's Tournament Friday. Kids love Tournament Friday. I mean, Fridays in general. Who works on Friday? Who goes to school on Friday? It's the same thing. Yeah, it looks like you're working. Yeah, no, looks like you're working hard. Very concentrating, very hard. I'm not even going to give your last name on the air just so they don't know that you're taking a call at a hockey tournament.
Well, gets a first shot down off the blocker of Forgash. Fields dumps into the offensive zone. Oh, shot, and it's safe, and it's
a lot of hubbub in front, and not taking advantage of the chaos.
Wolf cuts into the middle.
Fields,
play.
Almost. Fields, great defensive play, keeping that puck at bay. But SAR keeping it in. Wolf's going to take it, and he's going to look for somebody. He's looking for somebody. They've got a lot of people, but nobody's set up in front. He tries to get one in front, but again, nobody's there. But ooh, almost.
Couldn't get his stick on it. If you had that, that's a good opportunity for scoring.
Again, ooh. He tried to hit the point, but it didn't quite work out. But then again, you got your half their corners over here. These pucks are going to get stuck. You had 400 people to a stoppage of play.
Yeah, everybody decided to go have a party in that corner for a second just now.
Those after corners are rough, man.
I love them. I played player in men's league, and I always bring to the corner, then look for the guy open and
right. So
play up.
As a goalie, when you're looking at that corner, you just never know where that puck's just going to go pop loose and maybe head up in front of you for no reason. So,
shot over the net.
And that's another one we talked about. These kids are trying to get used to the hafter, both the hafter bounce and also the fact that you can hit that puck on the back wall, and then it could land in front in the crease.
And it's also crazy how
many times does that happen to you, Max?
I went off the wall and hit my face and went into the net.
Right. It hits the back of your helmet and goes into the net.
Like I practice here and I still get these the hafter balances, no matter what. It's crazy how like the nets in the back they're like a slingshot. Like you think like they're gonna be caught, no, they come back and play.
Right. So you gotta, and the rule is you gotta play it. That's the way it is. Ooh, TABC a little go in front. Ooh, but SAR all over it. But the puck is loose. It's right underneath. It's through the net, and it's a goal by TABC right through the
five hole,
and it was taking advantage of the chaos in front of the net, and that's about what happened, and that is essentially yeshiva hockey.
Yeah,
it's floor hockey. You got to get that puck out of the crease.
You got to. They call the
anytime that puck's in that crease, it's a dangerous spot.
When you don't know when the goalie doesn't know where the ball is, it gets scary because you're scrambling, but it's really the ball is just right in front of you. So 8:13 left in third. TABC's up. Wait, SAR scored?
No, TABC is not up. It's tie.
Damn.
Yeah, but SAR again had some momentum, and it would have been nice. Ooh, almost. Great save, Goldman, and a little scuffle in front, and a little push. I don't know if Schlussel or Gelman's going to call it, but they're going to give him a warning. You got to be a sportsman-like player, and again, don't want any stupid penalties. Wow, that was a little bit of a turn of events. It takes a little bit of a wind out of your sails when you're up by one against a team like TABC. So far, SAR playing really well.
All these teams are evenly matched.
Yeah.
But their offense, everybody has a strong offense and a strong defense. The first two lines are always the top two, and then
Mamu with the puck. He's going to take his time around the net. He's going to look to set up, take it to Zitter. Zitter lose out the bird, and again Gallman with a glove. I mean, I'm super impressed. You know Goldman at all? Do you have any interaction with him? Camp David, various events?
Yeah, definitely. Just hockey, honestly.
Zitter with a shot. It's blocked. And
Rousman has the ball in the corner.
Ooh, another chaotic moment in front, and almost. And there's a shot. Again, TABC taking advantage. SAR's got to clear that, and it's over. These guys got to touch up, and they do.
It looks like TABC realized that all they have to really do is send the ball to the net and then crash it, and then shoot the puck and, just crash the net and hope for the best.
All right, Zitter's got it. No, he doesn't have it. It's back in TABC with the other C. Who's there?
Rousman and...
Rousman's they grown big in Jersey.
Yeah, me, Rousman, and Kaiser were being Shraga for Israel this year.
And Moses.
Got a whole gang going.
And Ben Muller.
Shraga,
the Shraga hockey team is gonna be a powerhouse.
AB Fields, we got everyone.
All right, beautiful. You guys should have a great year. How about
Zach also.
Zachy.
Donnie will be there.
I mean, the list keeps going. Great guys. Oh, TABC almost with an opportunity, and again, Goldman is in the right place at the right time. Picks it up.
Goldman
really keeping SAR in the game. I mean,
he's doing his job.
Yep. And defense has to really make sure that there's no chaotic moments in the crease.
Correct. Shot off the wall. Bounces out, but can't get a stick on it. Rothman.
And Wolf fighting for it. Again, using his body. Well done by Wolf, using his body to get it in and backhands it, but it's wide.
Zitter trying to get it up to Madoff. Dumped
Mahmoud
in.
out there. And Jetter, is that Jetter?
Zitter, I think it's Zitter.
No, there's Jetter, G-E-T-T-E-R.
Oh.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
That Wolf.
Ooh, and it is stoppage in play. I thought that ball was loose under the stick, but they're going to set it up deep in the TABC zone.
Zach. I'm going to go get ready for my game.
Go for it. Send Zach over here.
Okay. Cooper, you want to get on? No?
Zachy. And now we are joined by the other twin, Zach Newmark. Again, I'll give you a mazel tov as well on Ben.
Toda.
And Zach, what are your impressions so far? Have you been watching this game or just in general the tourney?
I can give you in general the tournament.
It's a hook on 88, so we have a power play for SAR. They have an opportunity now to take this game. And let's see what they can do. And again, TABC is really good on the power play kill. This is a good gym for power play killing because those corners, you can just keep those pucks in there for days.
Very squared corners.
And so Zitter's got it with a nice snapper, but it's wide. And are they going to set up? They're in the corner. And again, TABC with a shot on net. Great power play killing over here so far. Mahmoud is trying to, and Rausman just going to take it around, but they're going to waste their time. He's going to go behind the net. No, he's just going to clear it high, but hits that rafter, and it's a stoppage in play. You got to be careful of those rafters. We have the captain of the Tel Aviv Hockey Club over here, looking in full regalia, Ben Chesser. Okay, and we are back in action on the power play, and SAR shouldn't be having to defend that.
No.
You know, Goldman should be getting a little bit of a time out here or time off. But TABC once again putting that pressure on, keeping it on. Kaiser and Itzkowitz, Rausman. I mean, these guys are not only massive, but they are hustlers.
Yes. They're also great shooters.
Yeah, I mean, it's evident that these guys are superstars. Again, shot on net by Goldman. He's waiting. Why? Yeah, I don't know why he's waiting, because it's his power play. But Glass telling him, come on, buddy. But you can't complain about Goldman. This guy is playing lights out tonight.
Today.
And last night.
Have they been rotating their goalies the same way they did with us?
I don't think so. Last night they rotated. Tonight they're not. Okay, Glass is looking to just get it out. I mean, it looks like they're killing it. And nice snapper right on net. And Kaiser's there to answer. SAR's really got to set this up. They don't have much time. And so far, the power play kill for TABC looks super solid. Okay.
Do we know when this penalty is over? I think it started at like 5:07, maybe 5:27.
Assuming that the referees, that's their job to let the coaches know when they're going in. I'm sure they're chomping at the bit at a 2-2. I mean, we've had some ties here this tournament. It's already. Let's try not to get into our third.
It's definitely a very competitive tournament, and also.
Oh yeah, I like it. This year has a much different feeling, a much more competitive, and a much more serious feeling than last year. There's a lot of pride on the line. I mean, honestly, with Hafter SAR, what a way to go last night. You know. Yeah. It was the rematch of the century. It was billed as a rematch of the century, and it disappointed, honestly.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? It's hockey. It happens, you know. But it's a good lesson in life. It ain't over till it's over, baby.
Exactly.
It ain't over till it's over. Even I called it over at 2 seconds left.
But it's also like everyone here has something to play for. SAR is here, right, coming off a DRS semifinal loss. TABC is coming off a semifinal loss from Hank. These guys want to get a trophy.
Right.
North Shore.
This is their chance.
North Shore, Kushner.
And everybody's got a chance.
That's true.
Even North Shore.
Even North Shore.
North Shore last night, the truth is their first period last night was really solid. And they started running out of steam just because they don't have a deep bench there. A lot of guys couldn't show up. It was a late game. So, while Kuehl and Muller both were playing well in the first period and even scored first, it was, they got pounded for the rest of the game because they just didn't have fresh legs.
Yeah, the bench on Frisch is very deep.
And especially in tournaments like this when you're playing hockey game after game after game.
Yeah.
It's, getting a little physical out there. But, listen, it's an early morning game, so I don't know how physical you can get. Anybody want to scuffle at 9 in the morning?
I really like SAR's style of play. They're not intense.
I like SAR style of uniform.
Me too. I also really like the jerseys, but they're aggressive, but they're not intense. Like they bring some heat, but they're not trying to put you through a wall.
Well, because look at them. They're not as big. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of Hafter, which is why they're actually, I think, pretty evenly matched. They're not a massive team. Wolf probably is the biggest guy on their team. They don't have that size to push guys like TABC around, but they rely on skill. They rely on a little bit of finesse, and that's taken them pretty far this year.
Definitely.
What's the for those just joining the broadcast? What's the format? 3 games, and you have to win like 2 to be in the playoffs. Like, how does it work?
Honestly, it's
I'm not sure.
I think right there.
I think everyone makes it, but
everyone makes it, but they're seeded.
Yeah,
they're seeded differently, obviously depending on your play. I think the number 1 seed gets a bye automatically.
Sure. Yeah.
So they're not playing. They're not even playing on Saturday night. I think the 3 and 5 seeds play, and the 2 and 4 seeds play on Saturday night, and that's it. So you get that bye, and then it's anybody's game. It's just a matter of it's a matter of seeding. So it's anybody can win it. North Shore could win it even if they lose today. Hafter can win it even if they lose today.
I'm pretty sure also
they're just going to be seeded against the number 2 team.
This year, I'm pretty sure they're implementing a second tier.
For a second game.
For if the teams are out there, will be a tier 2 champion and a tier 1 champion.
I have to say, I don't know if I agree with that.
How many teams are we talking about?
Right, you're not talking about a tremendous...
6?
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to have a 2-tiered championship with 6-7 teams in the league. It's 6 teams.
I think that's what I was told. I don't remember.
No, I think you're right.
6 teams.
It's just so that, because I'm pretty sure by Sunday morning...
I don't know if 2 teams want to play for second-tier championships on Sunday.
True.
Right.
We'd rather eating bagels and lox at Gotta Get a Bagel. For you out there, that's a Five Towns reference.
Yeah.
Trying not to be Five Town centric and just.
Five Towns is equivalent to Gotta Getta is equivalent to Sammy's
in Scarsdale.
In Teaneck, I think.
Oh, there's Sammy's in Scarsdale also.
Do they have a specialty Sammy's? Give them a little shout out. What do they?
To be honest, I'm not sure.
What's their signature bagel?
It's a whitefish Nova and Nova. with capers.
North Atlantic, no doubt.
No, that'd be the South Atlantic, Ben.
Gotcha.
Get your Atlantic straight.
Sorry.
And we're back. Oh, I love the banter. We miss you, Ben. We missed you last night. You know, half the probably would have won if you would have been here.
That's true.
Listen, I can't promise any great analysis, but I'll fill in the dead air here with some.
Don't worry about it. There's
something to make you smile.
There's no dead air with Sean.
No.
Zero. It's you'll. You can,
the only way to get dead air with you is if you're distracted by something else.
You can jump on a work call. And Fields keeps it in. Another person going to Shraga, Ethan Chesser. We're just big Shraga, a lot of Shraga guys on both of these teams here. We're just talking about Shraga just because my compatriot here in the booth is going to Shraga next year, as well as my son,
make sure
and
to
as well
ask
as
Daniel Lifter
Ben
about
Chesser's
the special
son.
key. They have some master keys that are very important at Shraga that get handed down from
generation to generation.
Yeah, I think it's actually skips generations, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Goldman again. Goldman again. It's the loose. And Goldman doing a dangerous strategy.
Interesting.
I'm a little
dangerous strategy. I don't know what that, because he's killing it. He's killing time, I guess.
What's he killing?
I guess he wants a break. I guess he wants an overtime.
There's so much risk, not much reward there with that play.
I don't know. I would like to ask Max what he thinks of that. I mean, not Zach. Sorry, we got Zach here.
Explain the.
Zach doesn't know what. He doesn't know.
I don't really like that play. I'd rather just get a whistle.
I mean, I hear what he's doing, but if it were a power, if it was like if they were on trying to kill a power play,
and if nobody was in front of him,
you're never playing for a tie, you know.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a quick smash break, we can do that now, gentlemen.
All right, guys. Guess who's back? Your favorite man. Check this out. Today I got for you crispy coated wings. Here, look at this. This is not single battered, double battered, and we batter them fresh to order. It's not sitting in a freezer waiting for you for 2 weeks. Every order you place, this gets battered fresh. Now we're gonna try this. I need some lemon pepper. Yo, let's go. Give me some lemon pepper, bro. Yeah, thank you. Bro, do some more, man. Alright, guys. These are lemon pepper wings. Wow. Look at the juice. Look at this. Guys, if you don't like these wings, I'll give you your money back. Smash it.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz, and welcome to...
And we're back, and it is quite a nail-biter here in the Scott Satran Arena, also known as the Brick House. And SAR, TABC tied at 2. I'm Mike Muller, your host this tournament, with Benjamin Chesser sitting in the booth with me today.
Hello.
And players of the game. Oh. Wow, okay, very nice. Thank you, Ms. Diamond.
Know who they are?
No, we get to choose them. Okay. And okay, so I got to keep these safe over here.
Yes, you do.
Put them in my pocket. And again, thank you to Smash House for their generous sponsorship. And player of the game will be named after every game. And depending, I'll have to, it's a lot of power. With a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility, and they're going to give out gift cards to each player who we deem the best player of the game. Okay, clock is ready to go. I'm doing double duty here. It's a terrible existence doing clock and Where are my clock guys? That's what I want to know. Next year, got to have someone on the clock. Okay. A lot of energy here. 50 seconds left. And again, in that corner. And it's going to be cleared coming up on 30 seconds. And SAR's got to move it here if they want some momentum to carry into the next round. And again, into the corner. Nothing really moves. And TABC is going to clear it right on net, and it's going to get stopped by Goldman again. Goldman, if you're joining us late, has been playing amazing hockey, goaltending, and really keeping SAR in the game. You know, they were up 2-1 at a point a couple of minutes ago, and finally they got a nice play in front, taking advantage of chaos. A little chaos in front of the SAR crease, and that ball made its way over the line, tying it up. And now we see ourselves in tie territory in less than the next 13 seconds. As we learned last night, anything can happen within these 13 seconds. So we're at the face-off, and TABC is going to come out guns blazing into the corner. Let's see what happens. Ooh, two shots on net, almost great pressure. With 1.2 seconds left, TABC keeping that pressure on and almost getting an opportunity to take the game. Not a lot you can do in 1.2 seconds, but again, referring to last night's crazy after game, anything is possible. And the puck is ready to be dropped. Trussell in taking his time. And we are in overtime, gentlemen.
And
that is the third.
Overtime is.
Hello.
Mike's killed.
Guys.
Comms.
Well, guys. Jackie, you unplugged it.
Check.
Fix that plug. You gotta
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck and Alex Jakubowicz,
And welcome to Hawks Walks. Name?
Drake Spodek.
Who will be the team to beat this tournament?
TABC.
Your names?
Alex Ernst.
Ethan Chester.
What are you guys most looking forward to for the tournament?
Probably the competitiveness. We invited a couple of very solid teams onto this tournament, and we're going to beat them.
I'm very excited to spend a great weekend with my teammates and friends.
And we are back once again, joining the booth with Benjamin Chesser. We are in overtime, and it's a good timing. It's our third overtime game of this tournament. It just goes to show you how evenly matched all these teams really are. Much different tournament, even out from the start from last year, Ben.
Yeah, remind me, what were the records of the respective teams here? I mean, they both...
TABC lost to DRS once in the semis.
Right.
And SAR lost...
Regular season, did they... I think they both had...
They went pretty far. I mean, SAR beat Hafter in that second round and then lost their next game. And we are into sudden death, as they say in Rousman. Isn't playing great.
Isn't there a Gelman on this storm team?
There is a son of Ari Gelman.
Interesting, and his cousin is reffing. So that's
Yoel Gelman.
Yes.
Showing no favoritism. A lot of action in front. Ooh, what a save!
That was
Goldman once again keeping these guys alive, and it's back to TABC. But again, Goldman really keeping these guys in the game. SAR really, Zitter's got to put that pressure on. That's
great stick handling by Bruffman, though.
Yeah. Bruffman again, a nice save on net. Every shot on net. Ahmoud is looking for somebody. And again, overtime is 3-on-3. So there's a lot more play. Bruffman with a shot. Goldman looking, it's wide. And taken back to Rousman. Rousman going to slow it up a little bit, looking for somebody. He's going to shoot it on net, which is the play. And again, SAR shoot it again on net. Just keep those pucks back and forth, and Goldman's going to keep it for a whistle.
3:55 left. What happens then? Shootout or?
I believe they just take a tie. I don't know.
Why do we keep losing video here?
Because okay, you're taping that up. Okay, because that everybody keeps
No,
knocking
that's
that thing
okay
in.
now, but we got to.
Yeah, but if it
all right, end of the season. Let's just needs to last a couple more days.
Right. Ooh, and the stick flies.
Next year, I hear King David Management might be upgrading the audiovisual whole setup for the.
Yeah, it depends how much playing time Jonah gets. Anyway, we're back in action.
For half athletics.
Yeah, I mean, there's,
it's contractual obligations on both sides.
Quid pro quo, as they say.
Para pursue, quid pro quo. Right.
Nice turnaround move by Reisman, which is why he's got that C on that jersey. And it's a goal, and the game is over. That is it. TABC with a runaway on the overtime.
I think so. Yeah. Reisman, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we have to do play of the game, Mike. I wasn't here for 2/3, so you pick it.
So, we're going to have to give Rausman the player of the game, even though I would have given it had SAR 1 to Goldman. But we can safely say that Rausman was the key to this win.
So should we get him on the mic and present his award?
Yes, let's. Sure.
Oh, all right.
No problem. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? Try to grab him if we can. Hold on. Rausman. Where's Rausman?
Number 80.
Where is he? I don't even see him. Where is Rausman? Did he just leave the court?
No.
Where is he? Yes. Hafter is always home. Yes. Hey, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Where is he? Is he here? Is that him? No. Okay. We're going to have to give it to him individually, once he comes in. Back into the gym. Is that him? No.
Well,
all right.
If we see one of his players,
tell this guy to go get him.
It's the wrong team.
No, TABC.
Oh,
it's the right team. Middle. Okay, let's reset this clock, and we have on next. We have Frisch versus. Okay, but we want. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. We don't have to do a ceremony here.
Why is there? What is it about cutting and going live, and why not just go keep it live?